I hope you enjoyed seeing this arrangement come together. I actually made it for my sister-in-law as a housewarming gift. So she just moved into a new home. So I thought it would be fun to put together a little spring color for her as a surprise. So the first thing I did want to talk about, I want to go through all of the plants, but I want to talk about how many I used. I used a ton in this container, and you can get away with putting quite a number of plants together in the same spot in spring and fall because they're not putting on enormous amounts of growth like our summer annuals do, and not all of these are meant to last all season. Like for example, the Hellebore is a spring bloomer. It will fizzle out eventually and we'll want to pop this out and plant it out in the garden. Ranunculus can't take our summer heat, so they look glorious for several months in the spring and then they fizzle out, as does the Viola, which is a perennial. You can plant that out in your garden, but in a kind of shadier spot. And they usually just bloom really well in the springtime. So anyway, let's start with this first plant I put in, which was an Ivory Prince Hellebore. And the cool thing about this one is that the flowers kind of face more upwards. So you can see the face of the flower instead of just seeing the underside. Because you know, some varieties of Hellebores just face straight down, which it doesn't matter to me. I like them all, but it is kind of nice to see it in this. And I love Ivory Prince for the creamy green right here in the front. And then on the back sides of all of the blooms, let me see if I can turn it around here. They've got kind of like this burgundy note, and I just think they're so delicate and beautiful. Hardy to -30 degrees, so it's a zone 4, and they bloom early in the season, some of the earliest things to bloom in the garden, so I always love to have these. The second thing I put in is a Helen von Stein lamb's ear. This is a zone 4, so hardy to -30 as well. So another one you can put out in a sunny location in your garden and enjoy it. Great plant for kids, like for sensory gardens, because they're so wonderful to touch. They've got kind of thick leaves that are really furry, and I love the kind of silvery blue-green they bring to the landscape. The next one is this Ranunculus, which is called a Sprinkler. Tell I'm a gardener. Sprinkles Violet BiColor. And I just thought that would be a really fun, bright pop of pink in this container. And then the Viola, I don't have the name of, but it's just a really sweet color. I just love that color. It's one of my favorites, kind of that apricot peach pink mix. And then over here we have a Goldilocks Creeping Jenny, which is also a tough perennial, but also a wonderful spilling plant because they do a dramatic spill instead of like filling and then kind of spilling over. This one will come out and go down. And I think that this color is a wonderful contrast to the dark cobalt of this container. So I use this in a lot of container arrangements, and this is one that could stay in this pot all season long. And then the last plant right here is called a Silver Bullet Artemisia. Wonderful color and texture. I think it's so pretty, and that icy blue along with the cobalt is just such a pleasing mixture to me, and I think it's a beautiful plant, and this one will spill over as well. So in spring, all of these plants would prefer a pretty sunny location. The sun isn't quite as intense in the springtime, so you can get away with putting things in quite a bit of sun, as opposed to summer. You'd have to like move this back into the shade a little bit to protect some of the plants. But I would say for all of these, if you gave them 4 to 6 hours of sun, they would be really, really happy. And then, like I said, you know, once you get ready for summer plants, you could pop some of these spring interest plants out, plant them in the garden, and then pop like a geranium in their place, and you could leave the other things in place intact in the pot. So it's just a really fun thing to do, just to have your pots look a little bit different every season. Also, this container is a 12-inch diameter. It's called Pine Quill, and it has drainage holes and a built-in saucer, so it's really good to put on like concrete or patios because it will protect the surface. So we're going to take this container over to my sister-in-law's house and just leave it on her front doorstep as a surprise. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.